So, how are you all, English learners? So, today we are going to talk about the past truth, past habit. Yes, because every day, if I'm going to learn any concept I'm going to learn, I'm going to share with you all. This is a just habit. I'm just taking into my habit whatever I'm going to learn, any concept I'm going to learn, I'm going to share with you all. Because if I'm going to share with you all, I'm going to just remember and I'm going to memorize myself, and you are also going to get knowledge about these all concepts. So be connected, and every day we are learning English through natural method. So today we are going to talk about the past habit. Yes. So past habit, what do you understand by past habit? Past habit means like something which you used to do in a past. like कोई भी ऐसी चीज जो आप पास्ट में किया करते थे, उसको हम पास्ट हैबिट बोलेंगे. सपोज आई यूज टू गो टू स्कूल, आई यूज टू read English books, I used to go for a walk with my father. So all these are the past habits which I used to do in a past for a long period of time. So this is a past habit. So today, so what are the concepts of past habit? So past habit, if you are going to talk about your past habit, so what you have to do, you have to use used to. This is a concept of talking about your past habit. USED, used to, TO, used to. This is a thing, this is a word. You have to use this word to tell about your past habit. I used to go to school. I used to talk with my father. I used to wake up in the morning at 5 am. I used to play cricket. I used to read books. I used to go for a tuition. I used to talk to my mother. I used to go to a market. So all these things, if anything you are going to talk about past truth, about past habit, you are going to use used to. Then you are going to make sentences about used to. So I'm going to ask some questions to myself, then I'm going to ask with you all. You have to just listen it properly and you have to reply. So tell me about your past habit. Okay, so if I talk about my past habit, so I used to go to school by walk. I used to ride a bicycle. I used to walk with my father. I used to go to the market with my mother. I used to read books. I used to make videos on English. I used to just drive bike. I used to talk to my friends. So all these sentences I make just used to, and this is past habit. So if you are going to practice it, then use used to and make sentences, and you are going to practice. So now we are going to just revise, like we make sentences for past truth. This is past habit, and we also practice about past truth. It means we make sentences for was and were. So now we are going to just build all these things. We are going to use all these three things: was, were, and used to. Yes, and had also. Yes, had also we are going to use. So suppose I'm going to talk about. Okay, so tell me about your school. Okay, so my school name was Miftahul Ulum. It was near to my house, and it was situated in my village. It was white, and my school had two buildings, one for hostel and the second for classes. In front of my school there was a huge field On the right side of my school there was a road, and on the left side of my school there was a huge building, and on back side of my school there was a playground. My school had 500 students, and my school had 5 teachers, and my school had one big playground and one garden and one stand, bike stand or bicycle stand. And I used to go to school by walk, and I used to talk with my father in my childhood, and I used to go to play cricket with my friends. So I used everything was, were, had, and used to. Like there was there was there was a huge building. There were 500 students. There were 5 teachers. There was a big playground. So all these things you have to use, and you have to tell about your school, about your principal, about your father, about your mother, about your friends, everything. You can just talk about every different things. So if you are going to practice, you are going to enhance your English speaking. So suppose I just practice, and you seen how I practice it. So you have to just replicate the same. Then you are going to enhance your English speaking. Yes. So we are learning every concepts. Then we are making sentences on these concepts. Like we learn past truth. We have to just make sentences about the past, was, were. Then we learn about the past possession, where we are going to make sentences with had. Then we learn about the past habit, where we are making sentences used to. So every concept, if I'm going to learn any concept, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to practice myself. Then you are going to also practice yourself. And it is the amazing way to just learn and enhance your English speaking. So I hope you got some valuable information in this video, and just I would like to say, keep learning, keep growing, and be 1% better in your life. So thanks for today. We will meet in another video.